Ooh, what up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. And so, this is my first review ever of a Supergirl issue. And I gotta say, I really liked it. And it does everything that people want out of a good comic and what, the archetype of a female hero, should do. Just give her a challenge and let her overcome and give her a mission so we can know her motivations, everything, and everything like that. So, Mark Andreyko is the writer, and Eric Chenier is the artist, and I really dug the story, and I really dug the art. It's, classic. But it's classical, So, Supergirl's in a bar. This is her in a cloak. She's doing some reconnaissance. Basically, after Man of Steel, that six-issue miniseries, she decides to leave Earth to hunt Rogal Zal, the person who destroyed Kandar, or Kandor, I think that's his name, Kandor, the whole thing in the bottle. So she's looking for revenge, but he also apparently destroyed Krypton as well as it said. So, she's trying to say that she's not here for fun, but she's here on a mission, and I like that. She's here to find out information on Rogar Zal. Mark Andreyko's the writer. Evan Doc Shanier, I like that. This does the art in the cover. So she's at a bar, and she says, I don't need any more drink. Close my tab, and this barkeeper's like, oh boy, we got a problem. Her tab has like a Kryptonian crest, and she's like saying, oh yeah, whispering won't help you. She's like, yeah, I know what you're saying. So it's highlighting her abilities and everything like that. And it's like, oh geez, wasn't he just here mouthing off about Kryptonians? It's like, you think she's here about that? So, and basically the barkeeper's saying, okay, your tab is all settled up. You need anything else? And she's like, yeah, I need some questions. And she's like, okay. Say, do you know, she was like, do you know about Rogo Zal? And they're like playing coy. But she's like, once again, highlighting her power. She's like saying, lies, time for, because she can hear their heartbeats, basically. And then she decides to put in the mark of Rogal Zal, saying maybe this will jog some memories. It's like, if anyone here knows Zar, speak now or I'll make you myself. Your choice. Either works for me. So that's pretty cool. So we get to another ship, but that's Kara's ship that she came onto this planet. Somebody's been spying, gives the location to this guy, and he just tells him to observe. So, we get a little bit of, it's moving along. Everything's moving well. It's like, you sent me to the edge of the universe to watch her. Let me engage and see if you just see, no, follow yours. It's like, as you wish. I hope this, and, basically he knows that this guy knows that this guy's going to attack her. I already have an independent contractor at the ready should he fail me. So, this is pretty good. And, Kara's still in the place. She's making sure that, everything is moving swimmingly, checking everybody's heartbeats. And she's trying to find out the one who will give her the information. And she finds the most nervous one, and she's like, gotcha. And then you just see the guy's like, hey, you, where do you think you're going? And he's like, I got one of the others. And then he's like, why are you looking for Zara, pink skin? And then this guy comes up, this big guy, say, oh yeah, you're here for revenge of destroying the planet Kryptonian. And she's like, what did you say? Just see, I may be big, but I ain't stupid. All of us want to thank Rogal for ridding the universe of you entitled resource-stealing race. So basically, as mentioned in the Man of Steel miniseries, Kryptonians were basically known for going into places on planets and stripping them of their resources, and that's why Rogal Zal wanted them stopped or executed. And we get a little bit of character-defining moments, and like, oh, what would Cal do? He'd probably want to negotiate, but I'm not Cal. So, you just see Zar killed most of my people. And she whistles, and we get a nice double spread page right here of Crypto and Supergirl getting ready to fight. And we just see a flying dog. And I was like shocked because, oh, they know. Dog, and I love the reactions. This guy spits out his drink. This guy's questioning there's a flying dog. And Kara's getting ready to throw down. So we get good action, she's beating down the opposition, doing everything. And we also see that she's struggling because basically, since she's not on Earth anymore, yellow suns are hard to come by, so she's relying on her suit that apparently seems to keep in yellow energy. So she has to use her power sparingly. So she learns how to be smart. So she's trying to be smart, but even then she's like still not able to fully know how to minimize her power impact. So we see that she hits this barrel and stuff gets on her, and you just see this Star-Lord looking dude right here who's green. It's basically Star-Lord. I almost forgot. Nice cameo from the animated series right there. Definitely remember him when I was a kid because he freaked me out. So this guy, Star-Lord 2.0 right here, starts punching on the guy, starts joining in the fight. So it's just a brawl. You just see, oh, this feels good. He's like, am I bad for permitting that? I gotta end this before I become completely powerless. And so she realizes that she can't be so ingratiated in the battle because she's got limited reserves. So I like that. So she's getting tired and everything like that. So she finds her quarry. And we see that this dude right here, we see that her powers have been depleted. It seems that you're out of juice, Kryptonian. Yeah, Zod didn't kill all of your people, but I'll finish the job for him. So she goes out, brings out Ragnar Zol's axe, which she took from, in the Man of Steel. And everybody begins to fear it. She has the power of the axe as well, which seems to have calmed everybody down. And so basically she corners the guy that she wants, and he's getting ready to confess, but of course he gets vaporized by the barkeep. And of course, Star-Lord 2.0 knocks him out. And as I said, the answers were on the tip of his tongue, but it just bit the dust. Another crystal? It's like, is that why Mogo sent me here? So Mogo, apparently the Green Lantern planet. So we hear saying, this guy's like this, hi, the name is Zinder Cole. So you're the real life Kryptonian, cool. And she's like, he's complimenting her, but she's like, I've got things to do. And she leaves the bar. So apparently she's happy for a charging station, and she's got to charge up her suit so that the yellow energy could come in and, basically give her powers. So this guy's saying, look, it's like, he's basically saying that, let's strike up a deal. Maybe we can help each other out. It's like, I'm a Colian. I haven't seen my family since infancy. My family was killed, and I was gravely injured, but I was adopted and have had a nice life. Now I hear remnants of a Colon space colony out there, and, I want to know where to find them. I want to know where they come from. It's like, you can relate to that, can't you? And, of course, she empathizes, saying, yeah. So her power is back at full strength. And he's like, he's trying to, basically, can you give me a lift to your next destination, and then you never have to see me again? Oh, look, your alpha drive seems to be pretty damaged. Those things are tricky to repair. And he's like, lucky for you, I'm good with alpha drives. The best in the galaxy. And pretty easy on the eyes, I've been told. Perhaps we can make an exchange. So, very good banter. And, this is how you introduce a character. But she's still focused on her mission, so we get this, nice show don't tell panel. Wham. And we can see that, basically that, he's admiring the ship. She mentions that people have been murdered. But she's trying to go back to the scene of the crime, which is Krypton. But something's happening to her, and we see that she's bleeding in the nose. And both Krypto and her are affected, and then we see that we find Krypton right here, and she's down. Now, this is how you do it. You've given Kara her mission. She's ready to go. And, I was just coming off of watching Diversity Comics Miss Marvel, Miss Marvel review, and it's come to my attention this is what doesn't happen. We don't see Kamala Khan engaging in fighting bad guys half the time. She's either fighting silly things, or she's going back in time, or she's having this. We don't even know if Miss Marvel is really a superhero anymore, because she hardly does anything that a superhero would do. Same thing with Carol. She spent her whole time in that new Captain Marvel book talking and thinking about life, not fighting villainy, not doing anything, no challenge for her, no new mission, out of the way. We see the same thing that's happening with Mockingbird. We see the same thing that's happening with that new Wasp. They don't fight villains. It's a very self-ingratiating that we're superheroes, but it's not meant to be your average Joe. Yes, it's good to relate, but you're still superheroes. We need to find something. And here with Supergirl, you got a strong character. She's ready to go. She's on her mission. She was there to collect information about Ragnar Zol, where he is, information about why he destroyed Krypton and why he destroyed Kandar and all of that stuff. And, we got an introduction of a very good character. Mark and Draco did a good job. I really like this. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics like this and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up tomorrow.